I'm not going to waste a single second. I'm going to tell you who's on the show. It's oh my gosh, we have an awesome guest. Everybody chew. That was for our guest. Show the crew. Oh yeah, they're awesome people. All right, today on the show we have one of my favorite people, Margaret Mueller. Yay! She is so awesome, and today we are going to learn the scoop about Margaret. Okay, so earlier we learned that Margaret's gone to the school for 8 years, just at this school. No, how long have you been going to Rockwood South School District? Rockwood School District. South.
8 years.
I've been worn down. 8 years, your whole life. That's what I did when I was in school. And your favorite subjects are?
PE and stretch.
And you're saying that as a what grader?
7th.
7th grader. She's awesome. And she I was about to talk about theater. We don't do that. I'm just gonna get into the story that I wanted to tell one of the other times we recorded it, but we didn't record it. When you were young, at your grandparents' stairs, with a baseball bat, you sang a song.
Oh, when I was younger, I was obsessed with the song "Take Me Out to the Ball Game."
Yeah.
And it was "Take Me Out to the Ball Game," and I would stand. My grandparents' stairs had a landing in it, and I would go stand at the top of the landing and belt it with a baseball bat.
Really?
Yeah.
You want to do it first now?
No, thank you.
No, thank you. Well, that's really cute though, and you've always loved performing. You say that. We'll talk about how many like performances you've been in. And just a question, guys. How about you tell us what's her pet peeve? People, the annoying sound of chewing is her pet peeve. I'm gonna go to some other things. As a kid, you wanted to be what?
A face painter, veterinarian, and baker. I was very indecisive.
Yeah, but that's cool. They're all very cool things. And now, when you grow up, you want to be?
A veterinarian.
Veterinarian. And I think that's a tough job. You got to really love them to hurt them, to make them feel, the shots and all that stuff. I think that's hard. So, good for you. Most people are like, I'm going to be a veterinarian. I'm older now. I don't want to be a veterinarian. It's a lot of work and, and then you got to give them tough love sometimes. That's just hard. But it's because you care. You care beyond that. And let me see. Oh, your warning label. We already did that. Oh, your warning label.
I talk a lot, and when I start talking, especially on a subject I'm passionate about, it'll never stop.
And okay, so I know one of the subjects is books. What's another subject that gets you yakking?
If someone talks about breeders or dogs or like puppy mills, I will talk about that very passionately for a really long time.
So I know. So I had a Siberian Husky. Wife is allergic to she's allergic to dogs, but they had a Siberian Husky and we're leaving, and I'm like, you're not sneezing. And there's a great breeder, whatever for them. If you ever want to talk about it, I'll just say, I love Huskies. Oh my gosh, I'm being yelled at already. And if you could have one lunch guest, who would it be?
I think I wrote down my little cousin Emmy.
Yeah, which is so cute. Is there anybody from? Yeah, go ahead.
She's so sweet and just like hilarious and a joy to be around. And yeah, I would probably have.
All right. So now let's go to the fictional world, because I know if you could go to any place, it would be
Hogwarts.
All right. So now you can have lunch at Hogwarts. Which one character would you have lunch with? Yeah, you see her face
really
go.
Hard.
Which one? One character. So many
probably
good
Hermione Granger.
Oh, very cool, very cool. I was thinking maybe Hermione, but there's also like, what about?
I love Luna Lovegood and Professor McGonagall.
Oh yes, those are all good. So cool. So not he who should not be named, or
Tom.
Sit down with him. And what would he have? What would he have? We were like,
the arm of his servant, probably.
All right. So let's go to the next thing. We are going. Our awesome guest Margaret was kind enough to share some photos with us, and she's going to tell us a little about her life. Let's see what we got here. It's time to spill. Half the people turned it off and said, "Oh, it's over." Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There we go. First shot. Ah! Who is running this thing? Oh my gosh. I will not say this is like the 14th time we've tried to record, but oh my gosh.
Thanks to one individual who will remain nameless.
All right. Who is this? Who we got?
So these were a lot of my friends at my half birthday party this year. They all came in and we got permanent bracelets.
Oh, that's what you're saying. Yeah, permanent bracelets.
Laundry thinks she's special. So yeah, we just all came together, had some snacks, got bracelets.
And it was awesome. Awesome. And there's a lot of happiness there. I can look at that smile on Marge's face there. She's like, okay, next one. Oh, dogs. Oh, now tell us about these. These are not all your dogs anymore.
So this is the one with fluffy ears at the bottom, the white one, the one with black and white face, and the one with the white and brown face. Those were all fosters that we had for a very short amount of time. Their names are Rusty. The white one didn't have a name because he was deaf and he couldn't hear anything, so we just called him Buddy. And he just kind of came. He couldn't hear anything.
Right, he came not because he heard. He just
yeah. The little one with the black and white face, that was Percy, and then Russ was the one with the brown. Awesome. And then
the one you're holding,
the one I'm holding in the top photo is my dog Nero, and the one next to me is my dog Ginny. The one below that is my dog Birdie. She passed away from cancer a few years ago. And then the one right next to her is Forrest, now Rudy. He was our foster. He was our longest foster. We had him for about 6 months.
And your first foster.
And our first foster.
Right, which means super close. Super. That's really cool. All right, next picture. Let's see what else you got. Oh, yeah.
This was me and my cousin, Maddie.
Man, I hope you didn't forget.
Really good friend. I've known her for my whole life. She's amazing. And that's right after we went to the Eras Tour to see Taylor Swift. We're both really big fans.
And who's this person, Taylor? Taylor, what'd you say?
Swift.
I don't know.
Yeah. She's only the
Is she
number
dating
one
that
artist.
really famous football player?
Right. Yeah.
I'm totally joking. Everybody knows who Taylor Swift is. Very cool. And it was an awesome concert. Very cool. All right. Next up, what do we have? It's time to spin. Okay. So in another universe, we actually already played Perfection, the first one ever on the show, but it wasn't the first one ever on the show. We'll talk about that later. All right. Hit it. Give it a spin. Oh, what's she gonna get? And she wants cheese balls. Oh, maybe it's your second chance. Oh. All right, we got you tensies. All right, which
what are you talking about?
You know what? Since we lost, should we do rightsies, lefties?
Lefties, rightsies. Lefty, rightsies.
I don't know. It says cheese.
It says cheese. It says cheese.
No, you.
It says.
But I think we're gonna do it because she already played a game and she did win it. So. The chalice of cheese. All right, here's what we do. We each take a couple of these. That's two or one?
That's two.
Two. And I take a couple, and then we try to throw these in each other's mouth.
Great. I want a cheese ball, so you better not miss.
What if I want a cheese ball and you miss?
I'm not going to miss.
All right. No. Now I'm afraid how she knows.
I'm not going to miss. You're just not going to be able to catch it.
I'm not going to miss. All right, ready? Pop it open. We each get three. All right. So when the show first started, like the first two episodes, I think everybody got all the shots. And I started being like a little cocky about it. Like, we're going to do it all. And then everybody's missing. I got to sit back a little bit. All right. You want to throw first?
Yeah, I'm going to do my done right here.
Oh! I'm so sorry. That was like the worst throw. She still caught it in her lap. All right. Oh my gosh. You don't learn from me on how to throw. Oh, see, we both
I'm
got
still
a
gonna
shot
eat
right
that.
now. It's 5-second rule. All right, ready? Ah! Oh well. There's one left there, but I don't think that's past 5 seconds. We chucked it. All right. Next up. First of all, still fun, even if we didn't catch any of them. That's okay. We're gonna make sure because I could have too much time on another one. Goodbye to the challenge of cheese, everybody. Oh, yes, Mr. Plant back. Mr. Plant used to have glasses. I gotta get him some glasses that have like little eyeballs on them. What do you think? Think so? All right. So we're gonna talk about the stage, which I think is super cool. So you said you've always liked performing. So in what ways have you performed in the past?
Well, I used to sing in like 4th of July and stuff in my family.
And at the top of the stairs with a bat?
Yes. I did piano for a very long time. And
Very cool.
I would perform in that for our rehearsals, and I would sometimes sing with that. And then I really wanted to do doo-wop, and I signed up to do it in costumes, but I guess I forgot to fill out the form to finish it.
Oh.
So I didn't get into that. And then I signed up for Fussin' and did my audition and got
into Fussin', yes. And then and I think there's another show. Is it Alien?
Gainesville Gazette.
Oh, Gainesville Gazette. Yeah, that's an insight. And yeah, so okay, here's the challenge. Which ones you've been in? Fussin' or Gainesville?
I really loved Fussin', but I feel like I got more into my character in Gainesville, and I feel like
really
that
cool.
was more enjoyable for me.
Very cool. I've learned, okay, so I played a lot of lead guys, and they're basically you just have to go a lot. Not loud, not really, but you just got to be yourself a lot. And all I want to do if I act again is character roles. They're just more to dig into, and you really did. You did. So and you had a great part in Fussin' too. So yeah, and your best part. Didn't you one time actually stomp on someone?
Yeah, so there's this part in the show where I'm supposed to stomp on someone's foot, and then I'm supposed to push him, and he's supposed to like hop after me. But on the last night, I stomped on his foot, and then I shoved him. But I was so into character that I pushed him way too hard, and he fell backwards and crawled off stage. And someone else had to finish up the line because he couldn't come after me. He was lying on the ground.
He was actually.
And then he came after me backstage and was like, "What did you do?" I'm like, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean
to." Oh, that
I didn't feel that bad though. He's annoying.
No. There's exactly right. Okay, so those are the only 2 shows you've ever done, and you enjoyed that.
I really did.
I'm really glad because you were so. And what's your favorite memory from those?
Oh, either me stomping on Graham's foot.
That.
Or the fact that in the middle of the show, we were getting ready, and I'm supposed to be hiding behind bushes in this scene.
Oh, right. I know this one. Okay, yeah.
And I'm hiding behind the bushes, and I'm freaking out, trying to gesture, and I'm like, because I'm supposed to have a black tarp covering me, and I'm freaking out, gesturing like, I don't have the tarp. Where's my tarp? And I was like sitting there like, I'm gonna have to do it without the tarp. I'm gonna have to do it. And then at the last second, the lights are coming on, and Annabelle throws it over me, and it lands. I pull it down on myself, and I'm covered. And meanwhile, Annabelle's still on stage and just like casually walks off.
She was so fast though. I didn't know who threw over you, and that's pretty crazy because of course I know Annabelle. That's a scary look right there. Look like dun dun dun. So oh, your story is kind of like my watch story. Didn't I tell that at Fussin'?
Yeah.
The gold watch. When I was on stage, and I'm like, I don't watch.
Yeah.
And she's like, what? I don't have the watch. Yes, it was so. And at the last second, I have the watch. What? Yeah. Anyway, so that's pretty cool, and that just hit me, and I've heard the story. All right, awesome. And there was something else. All right, what does Falcon Players mean to you?
Or
Or ensemble, either.
A big group of psychotic people who band together and yell on stage because we don't
Yes.
have these kind of microphones. We just have to like scream our parts, and the people that are quiet, you can't hear them.
Yeah, yeah. Which is also true of the people with the other kind of mics. They do not pick up if you not project sometimes. Yep. Which we used to. We have 27 of those. Done that before. But there's all kinds of other problems. All right. So I think it's time to. Is it survey? We've made it to survey. It's still recording. Oh. Okay. So survey is one of my favorite parts because you're just going to tell us some stuff about random stuff with no planning. We're going to start with this or that, and you're going to tell me
This or that. That's this or that.
that's. Oh, it's not. I'm sorry. Thumbs up or thumbs down. You like it or don't you like it? That's what we're doing. All right. So yep, I hit the wrong one too. I was thumbs up or thumbs down. All right. I made this a little shorter than it was in the past. All ready? Oh. And superhero movies. Thumbs up or thumbs down?
Middle. I'm not a bit. I don't have any favorites, but they're okay.
They're okay. Cool. I might. When you know structure of a story, it's kind of like,
Yeah,
let me guess, the good guy's gonna win.
Yeah, it's like you know this drama's gonna happen, but you know they're gonna survive. So like, what's the fun in that?
Exactly. All right. And snow. Do you like snow?
Yes, I love snow.
All right. Do you like summer?
I like summer better because I don't have to go to school.
Okay, I got you. And that makes sense. And science. Love it or hate it?
Not my favorite subject, but I mean, I have to learn it, so might as well.
Yeah. And a lot of times there are a couple aha moments. What?
Yeah, like that's kind of cool.
Right. And
Like,
those are the things that I like about science. And when somebody surprises me, I just have to write down chemical names or something.
yeah, it's like, yeah, H2O. Water is hydrogen, 2 hydrogen, 1 oxygen. Great. Why do I need to know that?
And what are we going to do with that? Can we do something fun with that? Splash me with some. Squirt guns. That's H2O.
Yeah, so
would be
they
so
should bring that into science. Just be like, guess what we're learning about today?
Guess what just hit you? 2 H's and an O.
Super soaker. Just like Mr.
Yes.
Jolls walks in with a super soaker and just
That would be super. We've just started a new curriculum. And rain. Do you like rain? This was weird that you got rain in.
I love rain.
Me
I
too.
love either like being out and just like standing there or being cozy in my room and like reading while the rain, because I have a window right next to my room, so I can like hear everything and like sound of it. It's very therapeutic.
It is to escape. Awesome. Thank you so much for those. All right, now we're going to do this or that. Oh, that's the wrong one. Me with the reading, not so good. Okay. This or that. Here we go. Which do you like better? Ready? Cookies or cookie cake?
That.
That cookie cake more?
Yeah.
I gotta say, I do not like cookie cake. It doesn't taste like a cookie. It tastes like something else. I know. Somehow they came out later in my life, and I was like, this is not a cookie. I don't know what to tell you. No, it's kind of weird. He's like, I guess I'll scoot near you, but only to be on camera. Are you? Oh, I know the answer to this one. This is pretty cool. This came up. Dog or a cat person?
Dog person.
Yeah, I thought so.
This.
I would agree with that. I'm a dog person. Do we have cat people here?
You
I
disappointment.
have a cat, but like she's annoying. Bites me.
That's not
Okay, my cousin.
I like cats.
Oh, no, some cats are great.
Yeah.
I don't dislike cats.
I like
Old.
cats, but like dogs are better, and we're out of time.
And the bummer is you can actually throw a cat a lot farther. You get that tail swing. I like all animals. I just am more of a dog person. All right. And
I know you could get Nemo swing.
yeah. Totally. All right. Trusting or skeptical? Which are you? More trusting or
I'm very skeptical. It's
Still recording.
It's still recording. I'm very skeptical when it comes to new people. I will either throw my I can kind of sense when someone I like or
Yes,
don't like.
I think we can very much.
So I like if I know it's a person I'm gonna like, I throw myself out there. But if it's someone I'm not quite sure about it, I'll be a little bit more reserved, see how
Right.
other people interact with them and how they interact with others before I decide, do I want to put more
Before you
effort
let
into
them in. Yeah.
being friends with them.
I think that's what somebody called you earlier. Somebody called her wise.
I was given a green
Ew.
sticky note to wear.
And that's just my pacemaker. Who not smart? What?
Broccoli.
Dang. Okay. Do you like to build things or destroy things?
I like to build things.
would-
But I also I
know.
love Legos, but I also like
Knocking
if
them
someone
down.
builds a snowman or like my brothers build a snowman and it's like already like the snow's like cleared from everywhere else, I'll just like they won't notice.
And you gotta watch out because they're building a snowman and she's over the top of the stairs with a bat. Take me out to the ball. Wham! See ya, Frosty. All right. And pen or pencil, which would you rather write with?
Pencil.
Pencil.
But a mechanical pencil.
Okay.
Mechanical
Have you
pencil.
used the Frixion pens? The erasing pens?
I have not. I heard they're nice, but I also worry that like pencils kind of leave a trace, but those like also leave a trace, but they leave the indent, which kind of looks like a trace because the
I
shadows.
see.
So I'm like, I would prefer a mechanical.
Very interesting. Very interesting. And that's it. Except I want to hear a story. Let's see. Here's the other story. Last final story, and this has been an exceptional episode because we have an exceptional guest. And because we've seen it 42 times. Not this far. We never made it this far before. Really cool. All right. So the last thing is you were oh my god. When you were younger,
Oh,
when
that
she was
one.
little, she couldn't
Okay.
pronounce Margaret. So what did you call yourself? This is her new nickname for everybody from now on.
I called myself Mumuk,
Mumuk.
and me and my mom would go back and forth. Margaret, Mumuk, and that's she talks about. She brings it up all the time, all the time. Or when like she's really tired, she'll
Mumuk.
call me Mumuk.
Mumuk. Okay, I got one of mine. So my R's when you're little and you're trying to learn R's. Rock. 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 And I go, rock. And she's like, good job. And I'm like, yay, Turwalk. Anyway, so yeah, it's kind of like Mumuk. Mumuk. I like it. So from now on, this is Mumuk. It was awesome having you on the show all 17 times. That was amazing. That was super fun. We actually made it to the end. I think the mics worked, unlike Poor Faith's episode.
Hello?
Yeah. And you want to always watch what, guys? And what day Sunday's at? 4 o'clock. We'll check you next time. Bye-bye.